Originally from the Republic of Tatarstan, which is a part of Russia, Airat Ichmouratov started his career in Canada as a street busker and became a world-renowned musician. He is now a composer in residence, assistant conductor with Longueuil Symphony Orchestra, and a professor at Laval University in Quebec City.
Me and my wife, we came here exactly 20 years ago. And the only way to survive for us was just to be a street musician, which is actually very interesting because we still were musicians, we still were playing music, but different type of music. And we was learning a great deal on the streets, meeting fantastic people and learning all type of music, improvisation, all kind of things. Eventually, when we graduated from university, me and my wife, we both started to work as musicians professionally in the orchestras.
Ichmouratov plays the clarinet in Montreal-based klezmer band Conseil, conducts the orchestras, and even composes the music. One of his latest compositions is a symphony in honor of the city Longueuil, where he lives.
I was a lot involved in composing because it was always my big passion, and I was always very interested in that. And eventually, even I decided to go to study and do master degree in composition. I met with the orchestra conductor of Longueuil Symphony Orchestra, Mark David, and he proposed me to write music based on the history of Longueuil. And finally, on 28 September 2017, just last autumn, there was a world premiere by Longueuil Symphony Orchestra of my first symphony, dedicated to the historical events and historical people of their Quebec province, and particularly Longueuil. And this is, especially this year, was anniversary, big anniversary of Longueuil. City of Longueuil is 360 years old. And same as Montreal had a big anniversary of 375, and many other places was all happening at the same time. This is the whole history of Canada, actually.
Describing historical aspect behind the music, the composer says that two parts of it dedicated to two historical personalities. The second part of the symphony represents a modern city, and the last moment is a kind of vertex.
It's like travel in between the times, because I was so much in that time, like almost 400 years ago. And then I realized that was humans, and they had emotions, and they had feelings. And there was immigrants. And it's very interesting that 400 years ago, it's still the same situation, it's still the same feeling. And the last moment, it's kind of travel into time. So it's like sometimes you feel you're there, sometimes you feel you're here. And this whole mixture, how it works, and it ends, of course, with a big fanfare.
Ichmouratov appreciates the fact that in Canada, especially in Quebec, there is organized system to support musicians.
And we're just lucky. And here, like for example, I'm as a citizen of Longueuil, for that symphony, I got generous support from Conseil des Arts de Longueuil.
The composer says that it's time to look at humanity and the whole world, where all the politics and conflicts dominate nowadays.
You can communicate through music, through any different nation, doesn't matter what language, because it's based on emotion. Music is one of the best languages to communicate, and I hope through my music I could reach the hearts of the people around the world, and just to bring attention that there is a beauty, and we don't need to fight, we just need to embrace our differences and, live the way we are.
The music of Ichmouratov has been performed by different orchestras, ensembles and musicians in countries around the world. And now he has lots of commissions and projects to be done in the future.